I don't like pizza on my car. No! Hi! Oh, today, hi. This is Rich Fulcher, and on my podcast today, you're going to be in for a big treat because my friend Rakhee, who I worked with on Wonka, is here to have a chat about loads of things. We talk about everything from ghosts to ghosts. We talk a lot about ghosts, but you'll love it. Here we go. Okay? Bye.
Rich Fulcher's TalkBox.
Rakhee, what are you doing? Come on in. We've got a beer for you already.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Should we?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Hi. Make yourself at home.
Okay.
Put your stuff on the couch
Nice.
that I've never seen before.
This couch you've never seen before.
Yeah. Oh, man. Did you walk here?
From the toilet.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
You're giving away the veneer
Oh,
of,
I know, I'm sorry.
This
I'm
is
not very good at it. I'm
showbiz.
not very good at it. I'm sorry.
you know, it's like the old shows where it's like, I just came
Oh,
by.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Cheers. So,
I'm nervous.
why are you so nervous? We've known
'Cause
each
I
other
just
for
went
what? 5? 4
minutes.
years?
4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
2020.
2, 1. So we met on, just for the audience, we met on Wonka.
We did. I didn't know you at all before. You didn't
What?
know me before.
Oh, no.
I don't think.
No.
No.
I saw you at the read-through,
Yes,
for Wonka.
but that was for Wonka.
which was huge.
It was massive.
I know, and then you were talking to Jim Carter.
Yes.
Like you guys knew each other, and I thought, oh my God, I'm
Did
out
you
of
feel
this.
left out? Did you feel left out?
A little bit.
Did you? I'm sorry.
'Cause you guys
I'm
were talking
sorry.
about
We were
what's
talking about you.
happening,
We were talking about you.
who's gotten COVID,
I was the height of
height of
there
COVID.
was the low of COVID, and then there was the height of COVID.
Because when people ask me, how was Wonka, what are some of the highlights? And
Yeah.
I'd always go, COVID.
You would say it like that.
I
would say more like,
I do the jitterbug. COVID.
That reminds me of when we went for karaoke
Yes,
on
in
Wonka.
Oxford.
The way you just did that, it brought back memories.
Do we sound affected or what? And then we were at Oxford doing karaoke.
That was a good. Maybe we should tell them
What?
about that. Is this?
Oh,
what
there
this
was just
podcast
a
is
night
about?
where everybody went and did karaoke, and
Yeah.
it was one of the karaoke where you rent the room.
Yeah, and
And
it was.
so,
It was mainly just me, you, Natasha, and the crew.
yes, yes.
And yeah.
The
and
real,
we-
the hipsters
Yeah.
of the crew.
There were rules and everything, wasn't there?
There were a lot of
Natasha was
rules.
very strict
Oh,
about-
Natasha and rules. Let me just tell you.
Let me just tell you.
But it was so fun.
It was brilliant.
And you, we couldn't pry you from the microphone.
It was that. Oh yeah.
Near the end, it was
I
just
was
like,
just me, yeah.
gimme,
Yeah.
in a rich man's world.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do
yeah.
we have to get intellectual property for that? Okay,
I think
that
if you
Kenny-
change enough of, we changed about 10% of it. Is that right? If we
Yeah, I
changed
think
10%
so,
of it,
yeah.
then
Gummy,
it's fine.
gummy.
We did not take.
In
we
a
didn't.
poor man's wharf. So that'll get rid of it.
That's
yeah.
it. We're done.
Yeah.
Cleared.
So yeah, it was like COVID
Yeah.
would literally cut out maybe a day, maybe a week at some, because
When we were,
in our
yeah.
core group, Jim, Natasha, Rakhee,
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
Was that the core group?
Such a bizarre way
The
to say
Scrubbers?
it. Say everyone.
We called ourselves the Scrubbers.
The Scrub. Yeah, the Scrub.
The Scrub,
Yeah,
your crew, or whatever.
Because of our song Scrub.
Yes, of course.
Did you watch it?
And they're going to play it underneath
right now
when they do this in post.
Okay, because we don't have to get to the rights for that now, do we? Do we own that?
I think we do.
Do we own that song? If someone covers that, do we get a percentage? No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't know. Are you counting on that? Because
It's basically my pension.
I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I'm not going to get any money from that.
Kenny, work that out, please.
Okay.
And my taxes for last year.
Oh yeah, the payment on account. How much?
How much
reduce
VAT do
it?
I owe for the third quarter?
Oh, it's so
VAT!
stressful. VAT is so
What's the
stressful.
matter with VAT today? Da-da, da-da. Sorry. I'm in the musical mode.
You are, I
Yeah.
know. Do you like it there, though? Do you like it in the musical? Did you like
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't admit it always because,
because
I've got a reputation.
to,
People.
to uphold?
No, but it's surprising. I'll know some real, kind of tough guys.
Yeah.
And they love musicals.
Yeah. It gets us all. It gets everyone.
I know. I
At
don't
some
think
point.
it has to do with who wants to be tugged at emotionally.
No.
No.
What is it? What is that? How you get tugged at? You just go up to someone
Like
and say,
a
"Hey,
cow's udder.
that's what it."
No.
What Wicked has done
Quite well.
quite well.
Can we
That's a
put the
musical.
figures up for Wicked, please?
I remember when I took
18
my
trillion.
That's just proven everyone likes musicals.
Oh.
But I remember when I took my family to see Wonka at a cinema
You
in
did?
Leicester, in a cinema, just my cousins and my mum and dad. And Wonka started, starts with that song. And my cousin just turned to me and was like, "Is this a musical?"
Some people
Just
didn't
so
know
angry.
that.
And he didn't know that. And then by the end, he was won over.
That was actually,
By the
though, a
musical.
mini complaint, wasn't it?
That no one knew that.
No one knew
Yeah.
from the trailer,
Yeah.
show trailer, that it was going to be a musical.
Yeah. Do you think it
Because
was
they
clear?
cut out the music. That's what it was.
This is why when you show something that's not the thing.
They go back and they go, "Hey, you cut out the music. Nobody knows it's a music." Oh, really? Oh, we should have had music in it.
That would have solved a lot. Well, it would have made my cousin less angry.
Yeah, you'd at least
would've
be
made-
prepared.
I didn't think to
But-
even warn anyone because I hadn't even thought it was missold.
Just to play devil's advocate,
Yeah.
I think they were right to do that.
Because people
Because
wouldn't have
there's
gone,
loads
they
of people, they just hear musical. It's like, I've got to go water the lawn.
Yeah. Do you think that's changed?
I've got to go walk the dog.
I've got to go to Sainsbury's.
Good
Get
reference.
some-
Yeah, we might get them as a sponsor.
Yeah, are we
Not.
allowed? Is this like the BBC?
No, I don't know.
We don't have to.
Kenny, is
So we
Sainsbury
go run through our
evil? Look them
Tesco.
up.
Who
I don't know.
Is Jay Sainsbury still? Is it because they got rid of the J? Do you remember it used to be Jay Sainsbury's? Do you remember this, Kenny?
I might have been too young.
What do you mean,
Shut
J
up,
dot-
Shut up.
J. Dot Sains-
Sainsbury's. It used to be J, and then they dropped. Look, Google it. Are you googling it?
Google it.
Do you remember?
Just like Rogan.
Who is Jay, and does he or she, do they exist?
Oh my God.
Oh no, we've
You
gone.
can cut
we've
the
gone
tension with a spoon.
with a blunt
yeah.
or wooden spoon.
Doesn't exist anymore. He died in 1928.
Oh.
What was his name? Is it
Dis-
John? Do you wanna-
John
It was
James
John.
Sainsbury's.
Wow,
the
he went-
founder of Sainsbury's.
JJ.
proper J's.
Yeah.
All the J's. I wonder why he didn't go JJ Sainsbury's.
J's. Louise.
Jay's Sainsbury's. Jay's Sainsbury's.
Speaking of spoon, because you said spoon earlier, you would do something on the set. You started something, right?
Oh, nice.
Where you would put things in people's pockets.
Yes, we played Who Put That
Okay.
in My Pocket.
Yes. So
Yeah.
how did it start? You put a spoon?
I don't remember how it Was it a spoon? It could
I
have-
don't know. I just said that.
I remember it started. I can't remember how it started, and then we got
We
really
were in
organized.
one of those tents.
Yeah, and it was. I think it was. We got split up, didn't we? Like me and Jim were always in one, and you and Natasha were always in one
Yes.
because of the height.
They
of,
had to
height
split
of
us
COVID.
up. We
Yeah,
were all getting crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we were all together.
Yeah. It just got,
It
oh
was-
my God.
Yeah. Complaints.
Ooh,
Um,
Glastonbury.
But then we got really organised. We were in the next day, and I remember Jim was like, "I'm going to bring in some stuff," and I was like, "I'm going to bring in some stuff."
Are you gonna bring
And it
in
was
some
all
stuff?
about getting it into either yours and Natasha's
Come
pockets
on in.
because we were in like two, and it was like to get
There
it
were
into the
tents
costume.
right next to each other
Yeah,
with the little heaters
the tiny heaters. Yeah, that didn't.
that never worked.
That never worked. But the next day, I remember I think Jim brought in a conker and some Rennie or something, and then I made Squid Games had just come out,
Right.
so I made. Do you remember that? Have you seen it?
Yes.
You know the card that the guy comes and he gives you, and it's just has
Yes.
this. So I made that and I slipped it into Natasha's pocket. And we were in that big square where we're all the dance that got
Yeah.
cut.
Oh,
We're all
yeah,
dancing, and then just waiting for her to find this
Dancing.
thing, and she's not finding it. And then she finds the conker or something, and we're like, "Ha!" And like, "It's not found the card. Not found the card." This is like day 2. We've only just got to know each other, and then all of a sudden, I'm just like, "Oh no, it's lost. It's on the floor." And then the film's gonna get cut together, and they're just gonna be like, "What is that?" And it's supposed to be period, and I've ruined.
They can
I
phase
felt
it
like I'd
out.
ruined the film. I know, but I
Yeah.
didn't know about that.
Right, right.
I felt like they.
So
would,
you were worried about
I was
that
worried
card.
because I
Oh,
thought the card
no.
was somewhere, and then it was very clear that I had done it. And then I thought I was going to get.
Now that would be
fined.
fine if you had stopped at that point.
What?
If you had just stopped with the pranks.
Yeah,
But
we
that
did it-
almost spurred you on,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, I did love it.
'Cause-
I did love it. I think we got into somebody's coat pocket a pear or an
Yes,
apple.
there
And
would
then
be a
it-
fruit bowl there.
Yeah.
This sounds like not that crazy.
No.
We stole some fruit and put it in a coat. No, but if you were with
the
us,
way- yeah,
it
it's
would have been
so
crazy
funny.
and alternative.
Imagine you're just like about to go on set and you put your hands in your pocket. Oh my God, it's an apple.
They would have thought we
What?
were making an indie movie, not a big blockbuster Wonka.
Available on Sky now, I think.
Yes, Sky News. No.
But it got. I think it got. But it wasn't. It wasn't just me. Everyone got. You guys got. I had
Yes.
things in my
oh,
pockets
yeah,
at
yeah.
times.
We did get stuff, and I put some stuff in yours.
Yeah.
I think a banana as well.
Yeah.
We weren't that
They
original.
got bigger and big. I think the beauty of it was
Bigger
like,
bananas.
it's like, how far could you walk out?
Thanks for the stroganoff. Can you get me a huge banana? Here's a 20
Just need some potassium. Yes.
and some single malt, but a go around the back. So he would knock.
We were wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know those were the days. But wasn't
were
it
the
funny that Jim was the center of everything? Because when there would be a meeting or something, where it was like, let's
Yeah.
meet in a tent, it would always be Jim.
Yeah, he was like the host. He was
Yeah.
really good at hosting.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was really good at just out of his back, just producing a quiz.
Yes. Yeah.
We'd be all like, because there were, there were long
15
days.
countries beginning with A.
They were great. And then he did the personality quizzes, and I can't remember what the outcome was.
Yeah.
I remember going home being very paranoid.
I felt that I had been to a cocktail party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were always the best. They were good hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Jim Carter hangouts were good.
I'm glad, but that's what I'm glad is that everybody knew there was that one place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd hate it
Yeah.
like, oh, who's it going to be now?
And it was just,
Ooh, Rich didn't put out any crackers or anything.
yeah, we did.
Why didn't Rich put out some crackers?
Why didn't Rich?
Why does
Why
Rich
did-
have a neck disorder?
Why does he talk like this when he's about crackers?
Yeah. So, I mean, then it would be like nice.
Him and Natasha had great trailers, didn't they? We were
Yeah.
we were in the teeny.
Yeah, the ones
We were fine.
underneath there, so you'd have
Yeah.
to dig stairs.
The back stairwell.
It was dirt. I mean, from my experience, makeup's like the best truck.
Best truck. That one was. They were good.
But I mean,
Jade, Cheryl.
and also how you could tell they were professionals because they didn't
As
like.
opposed to-
No, you would talk smack about somebody or
Oh,
something, and they wouldn't say anything in return.
Yeah.
Well, you should have seen what Brad Pitt did. That would be the
Yeah.
unprofessional makeup.
Yeah. When they're like, yeah, well, Leo.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easy to. It's almost like a confessional
Yeah.
when you're in there.
It's true. Yeah, you end up saying things in that room and just assuming it's never going to be passed on.
Yeah,
Do you think it does get passed on? Ever?
I think they do,
They do.
and
Yeah.
they do subliminal stuff like, when did you say Timmy fucked up? What? Yeah, I guess he did. In the,
Yeah, in that.
Notice
middle-
how I keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they cut your hair. Yeah, they cut your hair like this.
Like this.
Two scissors.
It's like a human buzzsaw. So,
Ambidextrous.
the Squid Games, I'd give my right arm to be ambidextrous, by the way. Anyway, the pause for laughs. What about the Squid Games? Have you
What
seen?
about the Squid
No,
Games?
my question is: have you seen Beast Games?
You joking?
You know Mr. Beast?
You joking? What's that?
No,
What's
Netflix. I think.
I don't know what you're talking
Do you know Mr. Beast? He's like the
No.
biggest YouTuber.
Oh, you're talking about,
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I don't
so
know.
he has
So
this.
what's he-
he
what's
did
he
this
do?
whole show based on Squid Games. Like it was the
Oh.
actual things you had to do. And
Oh.
he's doing these huge quiz shows. Like, so the latest one, the Beast Games, you start out with like 50,000, Kenny? 5,000.
Is
And
Kenny
then you try to get to what? Kenny knows
starting
everything.
to like...
Kenny's
Kenny
just
gets
cut to
Google?
him. It's just Jell-O on a plate.
Just a smile, 2 eyes and a smiley face.
No, but he helps me with my
Google.
auditions. Yeah.
But
Talk
you-
louder next time.
Back to Beast Games.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So he has different activities to whittle people down.
Okay.
Like
so
trust
that was
game. And then he'd have like these columns and he'd go, column 2, column 5, one of you has to go now in the next minute. And then they'd have to do it. Or
Well,
else
do
they'd
what,
all
though?
be out.
What's the thing that they do?
Well, they just discuss it. Like, I'm not going out.
Oh, out into the thing where you can be pretend.
No,
to
you
shut up.
lose.
Oh.
That you get whittled out.
I don't understand this game at
Yeah,
all.
it's just very, bare bones,
Squid Games.
primordial Squid Game stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it new?
Yeah, pretty new.
Okay, maybe I'll go home and
Watch it, check it out.
okay. We just promoted
There's 1,000 contestants in it.
1,000?
They win $5 million.
Yeah, 5 million. And I'm reading it. Beast Games. No, I'm watching it, and I'm at the point where they're down to 52, and they all get
From
to
1,000.
They go from this huge condo city
Okay.
to an island. So that's when they go to an island, is when they're 52.
Oh, okay.
Years
And then it
old.
becomes like a Bear Grylls type thing. 'Cause they're on
No,
an
then
island,
there are
or
more
not?
games, but
Oh.
island related. Like,
And then do people pretend to die or not?
it's not a zombie.
No, but in
you know.
Squid Games they get. That's the whole point of Squid Games.
No,
that
no. You just get out of the game.
You
You
just
don't
get
die.
You don't but not even like. You remember when Skid? No, there was okay. Kenny.
Okay, Kenny.
There was the Squid Games brought out the real life Squid Games, and then the people had to pretend die. Like.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
No?
they
Did
didn't
you
do
watch
that. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen the
It's a
second
legit question.
one.
The second,
Is
no, I
that it?
haven't.
Oh.
I can't do it. It's too stressful.
It's too late. It jumped the shark.
It was too stressful. I forgot how stressful it was.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was
Because
okay
you
with the
can
stress
see
level.
yourself in those positions.
Yeah, especially because I think I started watching the new series, and I think the first part is a lot of, I don't know if you've seen it, but a lot of like pain,
Kenny.
like someone going through a lot of pain, and the person's very convincing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And then
no
you
good.
put, I guess, you put yourself in that position. You're
Cut
like,
it off! Cut it off!
"No!" And then you're just at home going, oh. Yeah, so I couldn't.
You've got your husband's arm.
Just like,
What are you doing?
You're in pain. Oh, you're not in pain. No.
Put down the bread knife!
Oh, can you imagine?
And then you drop it.
blunt-
and then
a blunt
he's
bread
fine, but then when you drop it, it goes right in his stomach.
This is taking too much of a turn.
No.
I think we should go back to
Speaking of
musicals.
which, this is a good segue.
Yeah.
You're doing a horror movie.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a horror.
It's
like
the
a
whole trailer is a horror.
Yeah, it's like a psychological genre. I don't know what the genre is, to be honest, but it's very...
You're supposed to know that.
I know.
Didn't
I
you
don't
do
know.
a press launch?
No, I wasn't there. I don't think I
You
was
can't say it's a psychological...
It's really good. It's made by Ariane Lebed, who is fantastic. And
Okay.
the leads are two young actresses, Mia Taria and Pascal Khan. I'm just going to basically just hype up a couple of people for 2 minutes now.
No, that's fine.
They are brilliant.
Plug zone.
Plug Zone. And it's mainly about them. And it's called September Says. And Pascal, who plays September, is kind of controlling of her little sister.
Oh, there's always one of those.
It's always one. And then
Did you have
things transpire.
You have a sister.
I do have a sister.
And
not
how
like,
controlling is she?
We are not. Can you imagine if I was like, this is a parallel to...
It could be.
Yeah. No.
Maybe that's why they chose you. No.
I'm not one of the sisters. I'm the
you're
mum.
the mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the two girls are played, the two sisters are played by Mia.
Which
and
one is
Pascal.
better as a person?
Don't even.
Nobody's
I'm not even going to entertain
Nobody's
it.
going to watch it.
They are all my favorites.
Yeah.
They are all my favorites.
What did makeup say?
Makeup were like, Timothy. No.
Yeah.
But that's the. Did I say anything about the film? Have I said anything?
Just
Not
the
really.
people.
Of note, have
you
I?
didn't say much about the story.
But it's based on a book.
Okay.
Called Sisters. It's mainly about these two sisters. I play their mum.
Why did they change the title?
Because there's a game in the film, which is in the trailer, called September Says,
Yes.
which is a bit like Simon Says.
Yeah.
But the things that she asks her sister to do get weirder and weirder and more toxic.
But I know, but all I'm saying is, what was the sisters?
Yeah.
You immediately know who is it about. Sisters.
Yeah, I know, but isn't
when you say what?
But it could be like sisters. Hey, like September Says. You're already you know there's a game afoot.
Go. This.
Wait, what are you talking about? Have we missed each other?
September Says what? What is September Says? You're confusing me. I'm confused. I don't want to go see you.
No.
I can't even get up to the screen.
Okay, let me give you another version of that. Is September Says, well, I must go to the cinema to see what she says.
That's what you needed to do in your launch.
In my press launch.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, isn't this? This is the press launch.
Yeah. Oh, it is? Okay, we'll field one from Vogue. No, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Kenny?
Was it fun?
Great
Name
question.
the podcast
Great question.
you're associated with.
Great. It was fun. It's very fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
That answers that very well, I think.
So, Post-Wonka, which Wonka ended
ended.
When you and Timothy got into a fight.
Yeah. Over the Squid Games card. He's like,
It's
you've
mine!"
ruined my movie.
You've ruined this.
They can't paint it out. That's a myth. They can't.
There is no painting out.
Rips the card in half.
Oh.
We each have a half each, so which is
that's
nice.
cool.
One day we'll reunite
Get
and
together.
he'll forgive me.
Yeah. But then it'll be so far in the future, it's when they don't need glue anymore. They just go and
Yeah.
they stick together.
And it becomes a movie. The cards carry the story,
yeah.
and then that is just made into
And the card can spin a little too as it goes out of frame.
yeah, and it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
That's the sound of the card hitting the screen.
Sounds like you're hitting a mosquito or something. Yeah.
It can have multiple uses, I think.
Okay.
It can also be clapping.
All right, we'll work it out in the pitch meeting.
Okay, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Fine. Okay.
So, this whole process, though. So, let me just ask you this.
Go ahead.
You don't have to answer. Post-Wonka,
Yeah,
have you been working quite a bit?
that's a great question.
Is it a good question,
It's a
or
fantastic
should
question.
I not ask it?
When you say a lot,
Every
you
day.
mean
Like me. No.
It took
once a
off.
month. Once a month, I would say.
I would say it's been decent. I did a play. That's what everyone wants to hear, no? Decent.
Oh, yeah, you did a
No, it was
play.
good. I can't complain. I did a play, which
was
I
it
loved.
about all women?
It was a pyramid scheme.
Okay, I didn't see it.
You didn't come to see it.
No, I didn't.
I didn't tell you though. To be fair,
No,
I'm
you
very
didn't.
scared. It was the first play I'd done in like 5 years, and I was very
Got
scared.
really good.
And so I didn't
Rotten
really tell
Tomato
anyone.
score.
Did it?
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. 'Cause someone filmed it,
Really?
put it in the cinema.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
but weren't you even talking about it during the filming? You
When we
said
did the
it might
reshoots.
we might do it again.
No, we were hoping,
Okay.
but that hope died
Oh,
very much.
I'm
But
sorry.
we did get nominated. That was when we were doing the reshoots on day 2 of reshoots, I found out we were nominated for an Olivia.
Wonka?
Olivia.
Oh no, Olivia. So
Everything is about Wonka.
You went to the awards.
So here's the thing. Should I say this?
You're not allowed to bring a
We
+1.
no, because it was the affiliate category. It's very limited tickets, so we didn't get. We could have bought one for like £500.
One
something.
person per table.
So it was. I think the writer and the director quite rightly. But then
What did
we
they do?
did sneak into the after party
Oh,
by
okay.
pretending we didn't have our ticket. Yeah.
The director, they go,
We
"Oh,
just-
in that
we were just
supply
like-
closet.
We're like, how do? But well,
We're in the supply
we
closet.
felt like it was the after party, so we didn't do
Oh, who
any
cares? It's-
harm
yeah.
sneaking into that.
So I tried to get into an Oscars after party. It was just
Oh,
one
yes.
Oscar. I was with somebody, and we said, let's go try to crash a party.
Any party
Well, there's
could have been
one-
like someone's
there's-
Christmas party.
There's a
wasn't it?
big one at the Beverly Hilton. So
Right.
we actually went there,
Yeah.
and I think I said I was somebody like Boris Becker or something. Because
Because some people don't really know what some people look like. And so they're just like,
Exactly.
yeah, I get it.
So you say Boris Becker, and then they go, I don't know. And you hope first that he was invited to the Oscar party and he's on the list.
Yeah, he's not dead.
And second, that he's not dead. No, that he hasn't arrived yet. So, but the problem was we got in,
And then
right? And then he showed
Oh,
up.
no.
Yeah.
And then what happened? They were looking.
I didn't know Becker
looking-
liked the Oscars.
But then were people looking for you? Were there people going, where is the fake Becker? No, I assume
I
not.
want
because
the
you
fake
had it.
Becker. I don't care if there's a sniper on the other building. I want the fake Becker.
But did when you saw him? Did you approach him?
We did a whole Harpo Marx thing
Yeah.
where we like mirror each other,
Yeah.
and then I drop my hat and it bounces,
Okay, yeah,
and his falls flat.
right.
Yeah.
And then you got married.
And then it's like, ah! So, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
That's the
see
time
him.
you-
I didn't see him.
Okay.
I was told to.
Did you have
yeah.
a nice time at the party?
No,
Were you
it
just
was like
stressed
barely
the
like
whole
5 minutes.
Oh.
It was
Why
barely
did
like
you-
getting over, we're in this party.
And then you just left?
No, we had to leave.
Because they did find
yeah.
out. Oh,
Yeah.
they did find you.
Yeah, and then it was
Oh.
hard to go to another one and try to do it again.
To be Boris Becker.
Yeah, we later found out he went to every party. We were
Wait.
finally arrested.
If he was at the other one, then you could have, I guess.
Yeah, but they go, oh, Boris has already been here.
Yeah. Okay.
Get lost with your Boris.
You need a new person. Who could you be? Who else could you like a
Heath Ledger's dead.
Dark.
No, I mean, you can't. That's how bad it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just resurrect.
Heath Ledger.
People.
No, but then it's obvious that that's a bad example.
It's very badly, didn't it?
Right. Okay. So this horror movie, right? How long was the shoot? Because, would you call it an indie horror movie?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's say your budget wasn't huge.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Was it?
You're going to ask me. I don't know.
What is
Do
the
you know the-
actual budget of September Says What?
Can you even find that shit? Googling it.
Or do you not want me to?
I actually don't
talk
know.
about it?
No. I didn't know. Can you?
20 million?
But it was done with. I know it was done with very little money, but because it was a very contained.
No, but
little
what?
thing,
I
was
hadn't
all right.
finished my point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Wow.
I'm just saying, it means that usually when you have small budget,
Yeah.
it's like you do a lot in one day.
Yeah, but
Like
also,
you really crank it out.
kind of. But also, Ariane was very. She just really was very clear, and also because she was filming on film, and the way she likes to do things is like a lot of the times everything would be in, I don't know, a 2-shot or a wider sort of frame, so there wasn't tons of coverage.
Oh,
So you could,
and then sometimes
she
the
would-
lens cap was on.
Sometimes the lens cap
Take
was
the
on.
lens cap out!
Sometimes it was just voice, we just ADR'd everything. And it was just the beach. But it was...
We'll drown you out with the waves!
and crisp packets.
Yeah.
The
What is that good for? Crabs?
like tension.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like you're at the safe and you're on.
Yeah. Or like your inner monologue
Oh,
without words. Like white noise,
yeah.
something. I don't know.
So you were where?
We were
Segway.
we were in Ireland, living in Dublin and working in parts of Ireland.
Would it
and
be
it was
like
I loved
you didn't
it.
even know where you were going to shoot the next day? We might be.
We did. I forget the name of it. It was
Cork.
like no, it was never that far. No, it was close to Dublin, but I never really knew. I can't remember the names of the places that we went to, which is now.
Right.
It was
you
2
can
years
consult
ago.
your journal.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
should. Yeah. Yeah.
Day
Oh.
48. These kids are really getting on my nerves.
Keep asking me for pocket money. I'm not your mum. Not your real mum.
Get it from your mom.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
So what did they ask you for? Did they
The
like?
kids.
Yeah.
They weren't kids. They were. I mean, like they were like
Hey,
18 and 25.
I'm 17. It's like on the set of The Orphan.
They were fine.
Cut. So,
Yeah,
Cynthia bowling alley.
When I wasn't. Yeah. I don't know what I was talking about.
This sound.
The sound. And filming in Ireland. And yeah, it was good.
So it was
fun.
like, today, Dublin. Okay, let's go to Dublin.
We lived in Dublin, so we never go.
Wait,
going
guys,
back to Dublin.
Go back.
To Dublin.
We live in Dublin. Who the fuck mentioned Dublin? Me? You're fired.
Have you been to Dublin?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah, no, tell me
You seem
about
really
it.
excited. I loved working in Dublin.
And it was for a while, like, maybe it's changed again.
What?
But it's like, oh, it's the hottest place in Europe to start a business.
Is it?
It used to be, I think. And then it went down, and then I think it's back up again.
Okay. Okay.
But it's like an international
Why do
city.
you know that piece of information?
I don't know.
Were you looking
Maybe
at starting a
I dreamed
business in Dublin?
Yeah.
What business would you have?
What kind of business can I have? And there's a guy behind me.
Yeah.
Winery? No.
The guy's like,
An Irish pub? No way. That's bad.
No.
Because, there's so many
Because
Irish pubs.
in Dublin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's in.
It's like opening up a ski lodge in Alaska.
Yeah.
They have them everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
You would not be original.
Yeah.
And you're not Irish. So
So
you could be it could be an American bar.
So you would go outside of Dublin.
You're trying to get it back to the
Yeah.
filming. There's really
And then
not much to
you'd
say
film
about it.
And then you go back to Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Live there, go out, come back.
Come back.
A bit like you go to work and you come back.
No, but there were never nights where
kinda-
you had to stay over.
In a different part. No, because it was
haunted
always
house
drive.
or
No, don't. Oh, I hate. I
haunted
did
house.
once when I was filming something in Wales, and I'd Googled where they were thinking to put us up, and I saw the TripAdvisor reviews saying that there was a ghost monk.
No.
3 people said it, and I
No.
then emailed the person organising the travel, and I made up a reason. I was like, please, can I stay at this hotel? I didn't tell her because I thought it might be haunted. And then one time I did have to stay there.
I don't think 3 persons said it.
If 3 people
I think
say
one
it, I
person
will
said
find
three
it right now.
times.
I will find
Ghost
it.
monk.
I'm going to find
What's it called?
it. The Priory
The Priory.
in, I think, Newport.
Are you
Can you?
making
And
that
it's the
up?
TripAdvisor reviews.
But people
Right,
write
while
those
we
things
chat,
on
can you-
ketamine and stuff, and
Do you not believe in ghosts?
Well, I mean, no.
You don't. With all the evidence. Have you not?
But I don't know. I've seen both sides.
That just moved.
Shit! Roll the credits. Shit! That's a good ending.
Have you not? Just
Let's fake that ending.
okay.
Thanks.
There's-
Shit!
I don't know if it's Priory Hotel and Restaurant in Newport.
I think so.
And then I search ghost in reviews, and it says no results.
No. Okay.
Hey!
I'm gonna no.
You
That means it was
made
taken
it
down.
up.
No. It was. I'm gonna. You know what?
What?
I'm gonna find it, and then
Okay.
afterwards, I would like some text below this point in the.
Sounds good.
Just
She's
to-
right. And then we'll have the song,
With a link.
link.
Well, you can just have a link in the. What does this go out on YouTube?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So then you can just have a link in the in the thing
It
to
goes
the
on
to the
GB
reviews.
network.
I will find them. Kenny's still looking. Bless you. Maybe look at Monk.
Kenny, the
M-O-N-K.
volume's all fucked.
Or haunted, or any
I gotta find
associated
this.
word. Spirit, scared.
I grew up with ghosts. My dad's a ghost.
I mean, some people's are.
Right.
It happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you believe happens after we die? Here we go. Come on then.
I think I like to think of the one where we become something else.
Reincarnation.
It's that film footage, where they all dribble down and then come out as something like, a ribbon or salamander.
Yeah. I to be honest, I think that is how I change my mind every day, but I believe that we are all one. We return to one thing and then we maybe come out as something else.
But
I also believe in ghosts.
About it a lot.
I know, because I do. If I'm looking to move a house or anything, the first thing I'm thinking is it haunted?
Really?
Yeah.
And
is it not normal? Is that not a normal thing? I think more people.
Emailers, email in to.
Not the first. Okay, not the first thing. You would look at where it is, the price, but also then you walk in and you're like,
haunted?
Does it feel haunted? I saw something by a cemetery once for sale.
Yeah.
And then I Googled, I was like, what's it like to live by a cemetery? It's going to sound like I'm obsessed with ghosts, but I'm not. It's just when it's applicable to my life. And then there was like five, it was like one of those articles, like 5 things to consider buying a property near a cemetery. And one of them was like, if you're walking past the cemetery, a ghost can follow you home. Somebody said that. Somebody said.
I know exactly what you're saying.
So I was like, if I go to Sainsbury's by the cemetery and I just come home with my milk and my bread and stuff, and then a ghost might be like, oh, she's making I might go and just keep her company.
Yeah.
There's good ghosts. I'm just not.
I don't know. I'll flip
know.
a coin with that one.
You think there's just bad ghosts? I think there's some nice ghosts. I would hope. Casper, friendly ghost.
Yeah.
The famous one.
That's a
Ghost, the film.
Anime.
Ghost, the film.
Yeah.
He was nice.
Or the TV show Ghosts.
Ghosts, yes.
Yeah.
Famously good ghosts. They're nice.
Yeah. But so you had me at Ghost.
This is quite a long time to talk about this, isn't it?
Well, I don't think I told you the title, but it's Ghost Podcast.
Oh.
So it was all leading up to this.
So you were just going to this. Wow, okay.
Oh, I do have a thing. There's a segment on our show. This is my pre-written stuff.
Go on then.
Called Fill in the Blank, okay, where I ask you a sentence and you have to fill in the blank. Do you know the concept?
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
Now it's gotten real.
Okay,
this
go on.
has gotten real.
Go on. Okay.
Put the timer on, Kenny.
Oh, it's a
You
timer.
have 2 hours. No. You have
just answer
don't
quickly.
Don't be too long.
Okay.
Don't be like, oh, thanks.
Okay.
I'd like to thank my mom.
Oh, okay.
Like an Oscars speech.
Yeah, okay. I won't do that.
Ready?
Okay.
The thing that scares me the most is blank.
Ghosts.
We can cut that out. If I could only do one acting job for the rest of my life, it would be blank.
The play I did at the Bush.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would do that forever.
On.
Why? What?
Cut that one out too.
Wait, what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say something really like?
No, that's
I
good.
want to be an Avenger.
No, that play is great.
Yeah, I loved.
But if you wanted to be an Avenger,
I wouldn't want to be an Avenger. I wouldn't want to be an Avenger. I think I'd just like to be in a nice rom-com forever, probably.
Oh, you mean like Bridget Jones?
No, yeah.
And then you're in
or like Bridesmaids kind of situation.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Great film.
Yeah.
Great film. Yeah.
Which character did you like the most?
I liked the main. Well, Kristen. Is it Kristen Wiig?
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, her character, and obviously Rose Byrne. They were my favorite.
Great.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just be those two forever.
I keep telling because people argue about best movies of this century.
Yeah. You think
Bridesmaid?
Yeah, it's the one that so there's the ones that I say that are I love I love Interstellar, and there are more, like
Yeah, nothing
more highbrow.
against Interstellar
I love Interstellar. I do. It's one of my favorites. But
or Pulp Fiction.
and there's some like great films that sort of make you think about stuff. But Bridesmaids is the one I've watched the most.
No,
and so that's got to be like the
Weekend at Bernie's 3D.
The next would be Home Alone.
Yeah, I know. If I wasn't an actor, I would be a blank.
If I would be and I could have the skill, not the skill, even if I don't have the skill right
I didn't
now.
write anything else down.
Okay, cool. I would be like a really good musician, like on the cello or something, and be on But I can't do that.
Oh, but no.
Oh, does it have to be with my own skills?
If I wasn't trying to be an actor, I would.
Just
No, that came out wrong.
not occupation. What are you doing?
Yeah, if I wasn't an actor as an occupation,
Yeah,
I'd want to be a musician.
I would want. Yeah, like a
You
really,
still
really,
have to
really
practice.
good.
It's not just going to come to you.
Oh, so like with my
So
skills presently, what would I do?
At the beginning of your
God.
choice, when you made your choice.
Yeah, I was thinking magic skills come into your body.
Okay.
Because
But
you didn't
still
say
have
that.
to
That's
work.
Yeah, once the skills are in my.
Say you have to, as much as you worked as an actor,
Yeah,
you're
I
going to
would-
have to work at this other thing.
Absolutely, I would
it
do
could
it.
be bread making.
Yeah, no, but I would.
It
but
could be
yeah, I would.
Cake making,
It could be coffee maker. I don't know.
coffee making.
But with my skills presently, or with magical skills coming into my brain and my body.
Why is this so hard? It wasn't
'Cause-
this hard with Jennifer Saunders. No, I've
So-
never had her
but
on.
she wasn't in Wonka.
But if you
so
want to come on, Jennifer, please do.
it's a blast.
It's,
Should we
put
move
that,
on?
make an ad out of that,
I-
right?
Oh, I would want
It's
to be
a
a
blast.
I would want to be a magician,
Yeah. Okay.
like a proper magician, like a Darren Brown
That's
magician.
pretty good. Like, oh, not like the.
Yeah, no,
No,
no, like, yeah.
not like a big illusionist. Or would you do street
Maybe.
magic? Or would you
I'd have to start in street magic to get my
you have to do
my G's,
YouTube?
wouldn't I? Have to do all that
Get
stuff.
Rakhee,
Oh,
a
maybe it doesn't
YouTube
sound so great.
producer. She's doing a street magic show. Maybe Wednesdays. Yeah, she'll be there at 6 a.m.
I can do it.
Okay.
I did used to have a really good card trick, but I've forgotten it. But is that all the is that the
That's
three
a
questions?
good sketch, though. Okay,
Are
wait,
they all the
wait,
three
wait.
questions?
Blank is the best late night snack.
Oh, what's it?
Oh, with the orange.
Yeah, cheese.
Yeah. Well, then you wake up with cheese.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why? How do you eat yours? Do you just?
Oh my God!
I-
It's in my mouth. Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
There used to be an old potato chip commercial in the U.S. where
Yeah.
there'd be the potato chips on a pedestal, and there's a flying saucer that comes down, and the Martian comes out with the antenna, like the old school
Oh, yeah.
idealized Martian. And he went up to the bowl of potato chips, and he picks them up, and he goes, and he's putting them all over his face.
And you're like, that's how you like to.
That's how I eat
Eat
What's-Its. That was a long way to get a banana.
Good.
Oh, here's another one. I have tripped or fallen down blank times in public.
Oh. Like maybe 5?
To the nearest 5. 5?
Well, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I feel
That's all?
properly
Public
fallen
means
down.
too.
Oh no,
Public
like
means with your friends.
yeah, that properly. I've tripped.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
But fallen down.
I have
yeah,
tripped
but-
or fallen
tripped.
down.
Oh God, tripped. I missed that bit.
It was or.
Okay, I missed it.
All right, let's do it over. Take 2. The I have tripped or fallen question. Go. I have tripped or fallen down blank times in public.
Let's say 45. Because I'm
Wow.
thinking about things you remember as a kid. So
Okay.
actually, maybe 145.
Okay. You're including things you've dreamed?
Yeah,
That's quite a bit.
yeah.
Okay.
I once, when I went to see a comedy gig and I sat right in the middle and I'd had a beer and needed to go to I needed a wee very, very badly. And so I got up in the middle of the act and made my way across the aisle like, excuse me. And then somebody's bag was at the end and I tripped over it and fell straight down.
No.
But I was quite far up, so
Right
the person...
on the punchline.
Yeah, so everyone was laughing, so no one realised. And then I got straight back up and then went out the door. But that was the most public place, yet no one saw.
Wow.
Apart from the lady on the end.
Oh my God.
Who apologised.
One time I had to go, and the only way was across the stage. Yeah, I feel really bad about it now.
What?
Because
So
I
what
ran
did you do?
across the stage.
You
Because I
ran?
was with some friends. I was young with guy friends, and you're trying to impress
Yeah.
them. So I did it.
Get the... Yeah.
And they, yeah.
But then you had to come back.
Yeah, I went
And then
back
what was that
over.
like? Was that bad?
No, it was one of those things I did, which I regret now.
Yeah, now knowing...
'Cause I would
It's
never want anyone to do that.
Yeah. But then was the alternative that you...
I would have to walk a long way.
So there was another way.
Everybody was in the way. I don't know.
Oh no, things
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
We do, you know. We're complicated individuals.
Where?
Well, life is complicated.
Yeah, it is.
We all have regrets.
Okay. We're here with Regrets podcast, talking about regrets. You're
What?
on to number what? 72?
72,
now?
yeah. Regretting not going to the toilet before.
Oh no, you
I
have to
went to.
go? Because we could cut it for a second.
Oh no, I was just carrying on.
Oh, right. Sorry. Oh my God. Yes,
No,
go
this is
ahead.
bad. Wait, no, I don't. Where are we?
That was
okay.
it. The
That was
falling
it.
down one was the
Can I
one.
ask you now? Can I make some up?
Fill in the blanks?
Yeah. Can
No,
we do that?
because I had to write these.
I can write some down real quick.
You can't just make up questions. That's like going up to Barbara Walters and going, "Can I do what you do?" I'll just repeat your question.
Okay, fair dues. I'll just have my beer.
No, but it's sort of like sometimes there'll be like a smart-ass friend or something. You'll do something like stand up, and they go, "I can do that."
And that's what
tell
you
me
think
how,
I'll do.
Tell me how you can do that. No way. They don't.
They're just like, I could do it.
Yeah, like
They think it's easy.
I think I
Stand-up's
can
so
do that
hard.
too. Help me out. You know, and then you just want to
Yeah. Those
again
people.
and again.
Those people.
Yeah,
What do you do?
and that's just
do
me
you just-
in the mirror.
You're going to help me out, Rich? No, thank you.
Nope, I am not going to help. I will help somebody if they've started to help themselves. Like,
But you don't help yourself. Is that what you're saying? That
Yes.
you so
no, but have you ever
It's
gotten
vicious.
anybody going, like, say, an old friend goes, "Oh, I saw you in this.
yeah.
I want to do that. Help me out." Have
Help
you
me
ever
out.
gotten that?
I think early on, maybe. I don't know because I'm not on any social media anymore, so no one can get at me.
Smart.
No one can
Smart.
really get in touch. That's not already in my phone book. But I guess it's natural, isn't it? People are gonna sort of come out of the
Are you on
little
Instagram?
nope,
No.
left X,
Snapchat?
nothing. Go through them. Go through all of them.
Instacrap? No.
No.
No, we are going to get them as a sponsor. So
Instagram.
we love Instagram. Make some stills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blow them up.
Yeah.
Put them in the lobby.
Get some faint pictures of ghosts in there.
No ghosts. I told ya. It's
I'm
bad
telling
on the
you.
clientele.
Just saying, that thing moved again.
But so do you think that, because this is what I've heard from friends in
Yeah.
LA. They go, Rich, you're so great. No, they say,
Rich, you're the
you've
best."
got to write a horror movie. Everybody's buying horror movies.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
Yeah. So about ghosts. Is that what you're talking about?
Not
It's a
ghosts.
segue from that.
Horror movies are like the biggest, I think, bang for your buck films. Like you can pay $1 million or
Yeah.
pounds or euros or
Or any
keep
of the
going for
things-
15
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah. Rupees.
Or
You got the good
stone coins from the island of Yap.
Francs, when they used to be francs.
Yes, lira.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, you know.
Yeah. What's
What?
what's the point of that bit?
Kenny! Why don't you write a horror movie?
This is what people tell
Rich?
you. People tell you this. Yes.
Yes.
So what's your plot? Do you have one in mind?
No, but somebody sent me one to read, which was very good.
That's different to
And
writing.
but I know loads of people now. They're doing the same thing. So I'm thinking, I need to do that.
Get into the
so
horror.
Have you ever thought, I know a great idea for a horror movie? Just tell me yes or no, and then tell me afterward the idea. But
No.
no? Okay.
No. Sorry, it's a dead end question. Answer from myself. I'm sorry I've let you down there. Because I don't watch them. I don't watch horrors.
You
Because
don't?
I'm scared too easily.
How many Saw movies have you seen?
I saw the first one when I was 17, and then just
And
never
then
again,
2
never
through
again,
8?
never again, never again, never again.
Okay.
And then I can't do them. They're
You
too
haven't
scary.
even seen like Psycho?
No,
No?
they're too scary. They're so I can't. I'm real scared. I'm a scaredy cat. So
Okay. But isn't that the whole idea of the horror movie?
yeah,
You're
I don't want to do
scared-
that though.
Yeah?
Because I'm not just scared for the duration of the film. I'm scared for like 10 years after that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want that.
So you're still getting over like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when the
Mary Poppins.
candy man goes,
Oh, do you remember
"Want some candy?
But do you remember Candyman?
Oh,
That was
yeah,
scary.
yeah.
Did you ever do the thing in the mirror?
No,
Yeah, I did.
because it happened.
Didn't happen,
Okay.
but it was scary.
It was close.
It was close. I think if we hadn't opened the curtains at that time, shit would have gotten
One
bad.
good thing would be to show that scene over that song, The Candyman.
Yeah,
the
Candyman
Candyman
can.
can.
And then cut to us at karaoke singing the song.
Yeah. Always tying it into Wonka.
I know. We
Bringing it
we
back.
do have to because we
I
get
know
a
it
cut, don't
did.
we? Do get a cut.
There'll be like long lapses of silence. I'll be with somebody. I'll go, what about Wonka? Pass the Wonka.
Has anyone recognised you from specifically Wonka? Has
Me?
anyone come up to you and gone,
Oh, kids
You're-
in my kids' class. Yeah.
"That's really nice"?
Yeah, you get them coming
That's
up.
really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they look up at you, and it's like such a good angle to punch down on them.
And you're like,
Ah.
you'll never know showbiz. This is what showbiz is like.
And then
What?
some guy goes, Guy,
Guy.
this is your fan base. What are you doing?
Also, your kid is not at the school. What are you?
Get your kid out of here.
But what? No, but that they do come up and say, Do they say
Oh, they
specifically
know,
scrubs?
yeah.
Do they?
Well, because the word got out quickly.
Are your kids proud of it? Do they?
I think
Do
they're
they go around going?
No, they don't. But
No. Okay.
they're just sort of like, what else have you done?
Not impressed.
I looked up
Okay.
IMDb.
Okay.
We let them go on IMDb
To look you up, and then they.
and turn it off. No more than my 18th credit.
And they're like,
That's
telling
it.
everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
that's
Public television. No. Yeah.
we can blame it all on COVID.
Yeah.
I think everything can be now.
Blame it on COVID.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the next Lifetime movie.
Blame it on COVID. How long do you think before
Give it about
the biggest
10 years.
COVID movie of
No.
the biggest COVID blockbuster of all time is made into a musical?
Yes.
Do
How
you
would you
think?
do it?
Well, Wonka, but just COVID.
It's the sequel
It's
to
the
Wonka.
it's the one word.
COVID.
It's the one word success is wicked, COVID, Wonka. One word.
Who
I
can
think
take
it-
my lung capacity? Shrink it like a bowel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't know. It just
I think
seems-
Paul would go for it.
Okay,
Do you think?
we'll get a pitch deck together and boom.
Yeah, Paddington gets COVID.
Oh, you want to
gets-
attach it? Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, that might be trouble.
Yeah, we have to get permission.
Why don't we just say COVID? Then we attach it to all of the characters he works with.
All of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
you start
Yeah.
filming
Yeah.
it. It's like
It
it's too
can be-
late.
It's like
Sorry.
one of those books where it can be like any ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chocolatiers.
They'll have that
They'll-
eventually. You press something and it'll be like
Yeah,
they're all seeing different.
that feels very close by, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So they're looking at one screen and it's got like 8 different stories going on.
I can buy that.
Okay.
Well,
Make it happen.
because we're just addicted to television, no? Let's get real.
We're addicted to
We've
TV
all got a problem
because of COVID.
because of COVID.
Even more so.
This is what
I
COVID
saw so many shows when I was on COVID. Watch.
is on COVID.
Hey, I'm on COVID right now. I can't talk to you.
This is what the film would be about. It wouldn't be about the hospitals and how
Oh,
bad it
it's a
was. It wouldn't be
misdirection
about.
thing.
It would just be about how much the TV changed us.
That's good.
It'd be a different angle. That's how would we how we'd get all the different characters in Paddington. Wonka.
Because I was watching this, I read this article about Academy Award film winners
Yeah.
versus like who should have won.
Right. And
Well, and a lot of them were different, right? So I think the year, I think there was this movie called Network, which makes fun of TV.
right.
I think that won, and then it
Okay.
said it also should have won.
That's it's a great story.
Brilliant! Brilliant! See, I was doing what not to do
In a pitch meeting.
in a pitch meeting.
Ah.
Yeah. See?
You learn better
Yes,
from mistakes.
you learn better from fucking it up.
Yes.
Exactly.
Education
No,
has got
just
it
do
wrong.
it right.
Education should be teaching how to get it wrong.
Yes.
And then you learn better.
Exactly. That's why I want 12 million pounds
In a suitcase.
in clean bills behind the Long John Silvers. Just drive out in the back.
Do you think you're going to get a lot of letters from
From Long John Silvers? You bet. I'll say,
I think
well,
they're coming.
listen,
I think they're coming.
the truth will set you free. Long John Silver's. So maybe if you want to be a sponsor.
Do you think Long John Silver is related to John Lewis? And John Lewis is related to possibly Jay Sainsbury's?
Oh, Kenny. Have I got one for you? So anything else that you want to say? No, I'm not doing a wrap-up or anything.
Sounds like it sounds like a wrap-up.
Have we gone over an hour?
Yeah, we have, yeah. We've done an hour 15.
Okay, so they're
the
asking
wrap-up?
us to leave. Security wants us to go.
Is
Bye.
this the wrap-up? Okay.
No, it's not a wrap-up or anything.
It sounds very much like a wrap-up. When someone says it's not a wrap-up, it sounds like a wrap-up. Like mega.
What people normally do, I'm going to make this sort of an old-timey podcast. It's like, do you have anything that you want to plug right now that you're doing? You know those 7 women on the stage that you want to be with forever? Are they doing anything?
Bring back that play. I just go watch the film.
Go watch the film because it hasn't been released yet.
No, it got released. It didn't. No, it got released.
Oh, it got released. Okay.
It's in the cinema.
Okay.
It's very small, so go watch it if you see it.
Support your theaters.
Because they'll be gone. They will be gone sometime.
But then we can stream it. No, I'm sorry. Go see it out in a physical theater.
It's the best.
It's great. And what else? What else?
What else? I don't. This is the worst
way
for me to end this.
Or, stay tuned. Anything?
There is in a show called I Jack Right, which will be out at some point.
Okay.
This is not.
No.
Don't have information.
Okay, that's okay.
Just don't have information.
You're not allowed.
That's why this is the best way.
Yeah.
The advent of is that invent? What's it? Anyway, the creation of secrecy has meant that you can be doing nothing and say I can't talk about it.
Right.
Which is what I'm going to opt for right now.
Enough said. It's not good.
Can't talk about
PR.
it.
You can't really push that.
Can't talk.
You're gonna have to try harder.
Signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
And you've got the so that movie, that indie movie,
yes,
that cost $25 million.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. Wonka.
We'll always have Wonka. So who have you been together with?
I'm really not prepared for this.
Jim, have you seen Jim?
Oh, I haven't seen Jim. I spoke to him.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim. I think he was on this morning, which I'm going to go back and watch.
Go watch it.
We love him.
It's brilliant.
Go watch him. He's got a film. We should promote his film.
Rotten
Isn't he
Tomatoes.
in Downton? Isn't there a new
Abbey's
Downton?
Out? Okay, let's start plugging everybody we know. Jim Carter, Downton Abbey 3D.
Go see it. If that's what he was plugging.
Whoa, it's a horse! There's a plate coming at my head. The Queen! I'm stuck under her dress.
That's a different. That's.
Oh, that's. But
and Natasha.
Actually,
her show. How Did I Learn is brilliant. Have you seen it on Hulu?
No,
it's on Disney Plus
Hulu.
here, but it's on Disney Plus.
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm sorry.
It's
White Lotus.
She's
amazing.
in White Lotus. We love her. She's fantastic.
Wonka.
She's in Wonka.
Stellar.
Very good. But her show.
No, but I was just telling you that she does a.
Oh yes.
Round of 64 March Madness bracket thing, and so that's how I stay in touch.
But you
March
explained
Madness,
it to me. Do you want to explain?
It's college basketball. So if everybody knows college basketball, March Madness. What? 60-14. You fill out a. Never mind.
Anyway.
Look it up.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you keep in touch with you probably more.
Yeah, because we are both in London. Well, London.
London. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
that.
That's
that
that.
we put to bed all the keeping in touch.
Then we're gonna have a huge, giant scrub at the end. It's like scrub. Boom. They'll have something splat us, like animated wise. They go.
Yeah, and we're like covered, but then it turns into like a hip hop
Yes.
anthem. I want someone to remix that. I want someone to remix that song so bad.
What?
Scrub. Okay, I think it'd be a banging song.
All day. No.
Rich Fulcher's Talk Box.